So, hello and welcome back to another episode of EU4. We're of course playing Anbennar with the Anbennar Fantasy mod. Now as the Bulgarian Empire, as we have united what needs to be united, all under Dwarven rule. We have things to do and places to be. Let's take a look at what we have. The surface ramps. Any own province has, 15 base production, which means that all that has base production is gonna get a manpower increase or production reduction. Sure. With our consolidation of Ascan, we must soon transform it into a proper Dwarven Empire. One of our first steps is our cavalry. Though we used to rely on Dwarven imports, we have begun a surface breeding program. Proper training may be difficult in the flatlands of Ascan, but these surface ramps will nevertheless certainly enhance our military capabilities. Sure. Just gives us manpower. Did we get something else out of that? Or was it just that? Yeah, it was just that. Just a manpower increase. Sure. I'll take it. Let's continue on here. Stone paper. Stone paper has always been a commodity in the Dwarva due to its hardness and lightness, making it extremely effective for paperwork. If we were to get this ourselves, it could be extremely helpful for our administrative duties. Now, paper will be produced in North Kastanov. In the Kastanov area, we'll get stone paper administration, which reduces state maintenance. And we get stone paper governing improvements, which gives us 50 governing capacity. Alright, sure. I like how everything here is already done. Mithril has always been an extremely difficult metal to acquire due to its scarcity and amazing attributes. Guxroad, due to its position as a major hub for Dwarva trade, has become a large site of mithril imports from the mountains. We should encourage this and continue the import of mithril, especially with the Agate consolidation of the western Serpent Spine. So, the Guxroad just gets mithril gates, which gives us shock damage and shock damage received. Okay, there it stops. I see. We need to get Gugdia to 1000 development. Let's see what we have here. Stone stacking. Though Kastanov is now as great as the city was before the Green Tide, we have encountered a problem. The massive city has proven to be difficult to fully settle by only dwarves, but we have a simple solution. The halflings of Ascan would happily move to the city to help populate it in exchange for certain considerations. May Kastanov now be able to fully house a new generation so that the city may finally fulfill its purpose. We get stone stacking in Lower Kastanov, which reduces construction cost and development cost and gives us a construction time increase. I see, but we get halflings. Alright. Strip mine the north. The north of Ascan has always been a great source of minerals, though efficiency can always be improved. With modern mining tools, we can now effectively strip mine the land in order to fully utilize its yields. All highlighted provinces will gain 0.5 goods produced and will have a 65%, a higher percent chance to get resources. All highlighted provinces, so basically everything on the border. Let's take a look here. You know what, I might as well add goods produced here. Because I always like to look at that. Loot, piracy, devastation. I think I've missed it. Trade goods, so that is. Alright, let's take a look. That's a lot of iron. That's a lot of iron. Okay, yeah. I guess we have to do a lot more, change some manufactories. Relocate the half-orcs. The half-orcs were one of the vilest consequences of the Green Tide. Though possessing orc blood, they aren't orcish enough to be considered savage beasts and be eliminated. Even so, their blood makes them violent and unruly. They must be relocated to somewhere inside our realm where they can be safely ignored so they can no longer pose a problem. So basically, halflings from our country will be moved, increasing the production of silver dogs by 1 for each minority relocated. Half-orc slum. I guess that also means that we should stop throwing them out. Okay, you know what? I can see that. But for that we do need to also get some points back. I mean, do I still need them afterwards? To be honest? Whatever, let's do this. For now. The Ascani Dark. Though we have established ourselves in Ascan, we have one last problem. Ale. Ascan, though a vast land, has very few areas suitable for any kind of alcohol production, at least to dwarven standards. We may have found a solution. One one from the Tvardovar. A simple mix of mushroom wine combined with whatever alcohol is available to be grown in northern Ascan. This new style of Tvardovar Dark, grown in Bratnav, will also be available for human consumption, unlike the other dark ales of the Tvardovar. Let us create a drink like no other and let all the other races enjoy it. We get 4 base production in Bratnav, we get wine in Bratnav, and we get local goods produced in Bratnav. Sure. And there it stops. Greg's Forge. Oh, we need to wait for coal to pop up for this one. I see. Alright, next one down the line. Balga's gifts were given. In consolidating Ascan, we have now come to rule many non-dwarven subjects. Let us be benevolent in our rule and emulate Balga and his various gifts to humanity. We shall build great factories across Ascan worthy of Balga, reigniting the dwarven-human friendship that has long stayed small scale. So, our non-dwarven provinces will gain unrest reduction and construct... Okay, sure. Cost me all a lot of points, but fantastic. I can start doing other stuff again. Now what do we have here? This one just needs admin points. The steel wall. If must be true, for provinces have group have... Okay, so basically they already expected me to build forts here. That's great. This one needs more basement power in human provinces. Sure. And Balga's masterwork. Well, I guess... Okay. I see. I see where my next conquest lies. Let's keep that in mind. The truce is still there. Let's not forget that. 66, so in 3 years we can do the attack again. Let's relocate our troops across that border. Let's do the 4 groups here that we also used to beat things up. And here, and I think you're gonna go here. So, I mean, we still have some stuff to do, obviously. We're also gonna have another army, technically. Let's do that. Jesus Christ. I mean, we still are not out of money. Still not. I guess we have a bunch of stuff to do here. Let's clean up with that. Okay, some of you already have a mage tower. Or at least you told me that you couldn't yet. You, for example, have a mage tower. Let me just quickly clean that. You can't build one. And twice. What? I'm clicking right. No, I'm clicking on the wrong thing here. You can't build one. Oh, because you have gold. Is there gold over here? Yes. We do have a few places that cannot currently build one, so let's change that. By getting rid of the useless stuff. So, these 3... Yeah, all of this force limit nonsense gets replaced by something far better. So, I think there was one more upwards. Oh, we actually have plenty more. You don't have anything bad. Let's get rid of the temple then. No worries, all of you will gain your development soon enough. So that you're on that level. And then you here. This is gold? Oh no, this is glass. You have a state house. Get rid of it. And a Regelham as well. So, manufactories across the board. Sure. I mean, we're not doing anything for it, but sure. You're just cleaning up Raven March? Sure. Diplomat died. I think at this point we are doing the level 5 advisors, right? Profilation. Sure, I think that is reasonable. I really like this picture, to be honest. On a different note. So. But yeah, now we basically just need to conquer stuff for you guys. And I feel like we are gonna drop Olazamastia as an ally as well. Let them waste their numbers here soon. I mean, they allied to Gobodat as well, right? Nah. I'm still throwing out a half-orcs. I don't need them for anything else, right? Surface King needs to just complete everything else. Craig's masterwork. Craig in his lifetime saw the destruction of his Garn because of the Green Tide, and though another Green Tide shall not come due to our Agartha allies, an outside threat from the rest of Karnor is still possible. If implements King's dream of a united Esgarn that is free from the threats of the Canorians, we must build a new set of steel walls on the Esgarni border. Steel wall planning. All highlighted provinces? Okay. So it does that already. I mean, do we want to build the forts first? I mean, we're still coring a lot of stuff. Nah, I guess it would make sense. So. As we drew, 10 of these provinces have... Only 10 provinces have iron, and we have a lot of money. Oh, we have 10,000. Okay, we can go for 10,000, really. We go for steel walls foundations. I mean, 10,000 is also alright. Sure. Just getting reminded that our emperor is not immortal. That's a bit grim. Alright, but we are fairly alright around here. We can also soon enough build town halls. If we have to consolidate, centralize, we will see. Now, we have done our part of the conquest, so we don't need to do anything else. I still am not sure if I should get rid of this stuff here, because it is, after all, very useful. But there is definitely cultures that I need to get rid of, even if it costs me extra. Because I can't accept all of them, and I'm not going for tolerance ideas or anything silly like that. Like, come on. Who am I? On that note, you cannot convert this anymore. Nope. I just want to do something else. But I forgot what. Not this, not this. No. Huh. What the hell did I just want to do? Actually can't recall. Well, I guess it wasn't important then. There we go. A few unpleasant people to remove. To guide out of this. We can remove this fort here, yes. Good stuff. We're not gonna go for more stability, there's no need for that. We don't have enough Diplo to consider currently to get some guys out. I feel like there's one mission I will get eventually done by just focusing on currently clicking all of this. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're down a little bit. Sure. We're doing this efficiently at the moment. I guess I should probably focus on it, right? Oh, right, here. Fuck me. Yeah, that was a brain fart right there. Yeah, this one is just gonna... I mean, it would help with the... No, it would not help with that. Oh, I guess we then just really keep that. Good to know. Yeah, I think I'm alright with that. There's nothing that is interesting here. Bulk's administration, we're not changing that. Aristocratic court is also probably gonna be the end of this. Or is it? Nah, I don't believe that the parliament's gonna make me happy. For actually it probably is gonna make me happy. There's a lot of resources really. This one, there we go. This one I want to change. We're not gonna take that. Leviathan. I mean, to be honest, all of these I don't really like. I guess the prestige decay is better than the unrest. Is it? Sure. Yeah, I'm doing that actually. This one we're gonna keep, and the 3 policies we're gonna keep. So, yeah. Fuck it. This one was we would lose absolutism when we assign that, right? Yep. So we're just gonna let the game decide for itself. There we go. North Kostanov is in. Let's go for debate. Mercantilism. Or... Oh, we actually have some decent choices here. I mean, this is coming up. Sure. Culture conversion. Accepted! Yay! So. Cultures. Now, we are currently accepting Castellarian. We wanted to go for small cultures. Goblins are gonna get thrown out. We don't need to worry about that. Halflings. There's only 4 of them. This is all Iron Dwarf. What about Elikander? How much is there? I see 1 Fadani. Yeah, so Fadani we're gonna get out completely. It seems. But that is still separatism. Ancadian, Luciander. I mean, how many more accepted cultures are we gonna get? 2 more. I guess we do have to put a little bit of work in here. I mean, Marhold makes no sense to throw out. There's far too many of them. I see 2 Rosander. I see 1 Stalboric. Still a separatism. I see 2 Korantari. I guess we can do the first. Oh, this is expensive. Even with the reductions. Okay, screw it. I mean, now when we state the stuff, we see how much we have left. So let's wait. Next thing here is gonna come with 24. Now, what I really want to do is get this a little bit forted up. Let's go wild with it. I think this is reasonable. I mean, it's not reasonable, but I just want to do it. As simple as that. We're not just putting a simple wall here. We're putting plenty of walls here. Alright, then it's just these 2. This one already has 1, this one has 1, and this one has 1. I assume that the whole wall gets defensiveness. That just makes sense. I mean, the construction cost is technically increased, but... right. Oh, Marhold actually gets a seat. Is Marhold actually a lot bigger now? I mean, I guess they are fairly cheap. I mean, 31. Okay. I mean, I would also like to expand infrastructures, really. We're also trading in iron, because we have done a little bit of work towards that. So... forward. Your reformer died. Discipline, sure. Do we have a no, we don't have a dude. It's a shame. We're also gonna switch back to Diplo when we can. And we also have a Radic culture, don't we? That should also do another reduction. Valian. I like ridiculous. I mean, you probably have religious seal, right? Yeah. So this is all gonna take a while. Military. I guess we're gonna go for this specific mission then. Human majority. Basement power is 10. Alright. Cultures. Where are the humans? I mean, Marhold. Oh, good, we do have a lot of... Oh, no, wait. There is a few places that might make sense. That's... not... okay, so... I mean, luckily this is all so ridiculously cheap. That's it. Greg's bravery reignited. With the end of the Green Tide, the consolidation of Escan and the establishment of a new dwarven empire in Escan, we must also recognize our human subjects. The humans, Corins especially, contributed greatly to repelling the Green Tide, and we shall recognize that. Let great spirit reign across our human friends, and let them serve side by side with us as they did during the Green Tide. We get manpower recovery speed. Lovely. Uplift the Smallkin. The Halflings has always been a pastoral and rural people, and with our recent mass industrialization, this has proven a problem. We must build fast factories across the Halfling land and uplift our Smallkin to a new height of industrialization. Though many Halflings protested, it is the price of progress. Okay. All Halfling provinces will gain goods produced, and so I guess we don't want to throw out the Halflings. We actually want to spread them, maybe even. Because that's a modifier right there. Yeah, this one, like I said, we still have to wait. Do we need to do any Grazer conquest? Anadvir. This just have money. We must own all highlighted provinces. I am. The Morodic Express. Alright. So basically, we need to conquer up to Anadvir for Gugdir. This might be Sarah Wars. We also need to get them to 1000 development. That is definitely Sarah Wars. We're gonna of course use our absolutism on this. Oh, Jesus Christ. I guess we're above thingy now. But we do have the fake increase, let's remember that. Gnomes dominating artificial circles. I assume that gnomes are not yet fully accepted? Oh no, they are. Sure. But at least we have the protection here now. I'm not giving you any money. We have some of this to do, still. Huh. There's some to upgrade. And then Silver Dogs, sure. Let's keep. I guess the mage towers in the gold provinces do make sense. I mean, we're currently waiting for 10,000, but that's gonna come around. I mean, I guess we're getting also very close to this, technically. Instead of just doing it with that. Okay, just a massive amount of defensiveness we get on these borders. Makes sense. That just makes straight up sense. So, the truce would be over. Just about now. We still have kind of all of these guys in check. I feel like I should attack... Okay, yeah. As expected. Fuck you, Bannon. Seriously, screw you. Then not? Yeah, Buzila is my new best friend. Or the Northern League? Okay, Northern League, you know what? Garvet, you no longer own silly things. I think I can put up this friendship again. Alright, we're still in this war. I completely forgot about that part. There was still some warring going on. It's also not that ridiculous here, right? We can definitely do conquest. So they have their alliances now, so we don't need to rush anything. Definitely. Ah, naval supplies. Means a new factory. Even if it's not great, it is a manufactory. Okay, now we have that everywhere here. And this one as well. Okay, I guess we're not attacking now. Game has decided against that. We can upgrade some centers of trade, probably, now that we know where our trade goes. I have not upgraded you well enough yet, but we can have 2 more. I mean, to be honest. Let's get you to 25. 30. Oh, I'm at war. Well, I knew that. Obviously, I knew that. Yeah, Gur and Urlak has been fairly demolished. I mean, Gugdia seems to be fairly happily fighting these fights. And technically we also don't need our I mean, yeah, I think we're waiting for this fighting penalty to be over. That's that's 10 years. I mean, that is a little bit of work. Sure, let's actually do this one right away. Though our nation is great, the cost of this project may be greater. We must gather immense amounts of steel in order to completely finish our steel walls. We must initiate immense mining operations across our land so that our dream may come true. We're gonna go to the next stage here. Now we need another 10k. Go ahead. We might also have to drop Olasamas Dia as an ally. If you want to like make this look a little bit more cleaner. I mean, I can imagine these guys to own the West Serpent Spine at least. So, and Arfork as well. Okay, we don't have the money for that yet. Let's also get you over to the border. So. Yeah, we're just gonna go on this. I mean, someone has to click that. Enjoy your development, friends. Enjoy your development. We got plenty more where that came from. Ah, the generals are all leaving. Come on, guys. Don't be like that. I mean, we also currently still have army tradition. So, that's the last one. Let's see if that makes us consolidate this trade a little bit better. Yes, it looks like it. Lovely. I was able to pick a rival, didn't I? Okay, not the best rival, to be honest. Not the best rival. You have a few Noble Rebels here, and you have Particularists. Alright. We've already did that, right? Yeah. Before I forget that. I guess we can pick something else here. So, this comes around again. What a surprise. We develop. Let's go down to 500. Okay, this should be alright. This you are coming up again anyway, so let's get it started. I mean, this is just like Syrakas, right? This is just Syrakas deving. Oh, admin as well. Do we want stability? I did want stability. I mean, this is also probably going to open up a little bit more breathing room around here. That's nearly another army, yes. When do we have an supply level decrease? 27, that's a bit to it. Oh, one of these is not currently... There we go. Let's just save up for this 10k again, unless we can build the important things. We can build the important things. So... This is everywhere. Ah, there we go, our fork. Kylan's fort as well. I mean, the good thing is we also have, like, a lot of space. Because we don't have really, any boat stuff to build. Either. That gives us another real big bonus. Well, we'll reach the 1000 hegemon soon enough. Granite salads. Don't be like that. So admin. We're not gonna go for free stability. Because that makes stability events a lot worse. Because getting to free stability or just gaining 50 admin is quite a difference. Commander. Let's keep you. No, not you. Not you. Oh, you're also old. But yeah. I mean, I did read that they have massive amounts of money to spend, and they do. But it's not like we don't have that money. It's not like as simple as that. You're still not. Yeah, I mean, we basically need to wait for the richer seal to be gone before we can really think about the changes. We do also have another idea group coming up, and basically the last step on the governing capacity. And this one might allow us to go for the expand infrastructure focus. Because that one is probably gonna happen then as well. And then we also start building state houses. It's all gonna be very lovely. Do I centralize? Do I start centralizing? It makes sense to start centralizing. Do we have enforced unity of faith? We do. Makes these guys rebel more, but we'll deal with that. Gugdir? I would rather not have you lose that. Oh, I did want to also build the forts on the walls, didn't I? Probably want to do that as well. Alright. Just wait a second. Serpent's Hall, Mithril Gates, all funny stuff. I guess we're also gonna end the episode here anyway. So like always, like subscribe my shenanigans, and I guess see you guys next episode. Bye!